Hi, for the developing your research question assignment, you're being asked to consider a topic and then the different aspects of that topic so that you can boil down what interests you about the topic to a research question. So, number one, ask, how many different aspects of the topic am I able to list? You may want to consult encyclopedias or web pages to get you started here if you're stuck. You're going to write that list down. So if I'm considering writing about the need for more sustainable energy choices, then I might have a list about all of those different types of energy. So solar energy and the cost of solar energy, the how solar energy panels are installed, the accessibility of solar energy panels. Then I may look at wind turbines and how much they cost and the accessibility of those and what part of the country they're good for, and so on and so forth. So that might be some different aspects of a topic about sustainable energy, so greener energy. Then in question 2, I'm going to take one of those aspects that I've listed above, or two of those aspects, and consider what I'm most interested in learning more about. So maybe I want to learn more about specifically solar energy and the economic impact of solar energy. So for once I've kind of come up with that one, and then maybe I want to do that for wind as well, then I'm going to write down one or two of the following steps, 3 and 4, for each one. You might find that you come up with more than one interesting research question, then you get to choose. So it's a way of coming up with that question. So I have my couple of aspects. So the economic impacts of solar energy, the economic impacts of wind energy, and I'm going to answer questions 3 and 4 for that. So 3 says, of the aspect that most interests me, what elements of it am I able to find information about in an encyclopedia or on a web page? Notice here that you may need to repeat this step more than once to get down to a workable limited focus. So I'm going to make a list of everything I can find out about the economic impacts of solar energy. Then I'm going to do that for wind energy if I've got a couple of things that I'm looking at. It's okay if you only have one that you're looking at. So you could just run with solar energy if that was the topic that made sense in the research parameters of this assignment. From there, I'm going to answer number 4, which asks what relationships between these elements are suggested by combining them when using what, when, where, why, or how words. So what are the impacts of solar energy? When was solar energy established? Where is solar energy best suited? Why should we switch to solar energy? How do we go about making solar energy options accessible to all people? These are just some questions that you could ask if this were your topic. Now, then we'll get into the next part of the assignment. And this is kind of where you come in and make that research question. So now that you've brainstormed, you're going to create an open-ended and well-developed research question that you can use to direct and guide your research during the library instruction and after. Additionally, you'll come up with 5 to 10 search terms you can use to help you answer the question. So if I'm thinking about solar energy, perhaps my research question might be something like, how can we effectively move from more damaging types of energy to solar energy? And then my 5 to 10 search terms might have things to do with impacts of solar energy, cost of solar energy, environmental impacts of other types of energy, whatever the case may be. So you can kind of go down on whatever makes sense to you for how you might search for your topic. The search terms are really the terms you're going to type into the box, the search engine. So Google, or if you're using a library source, the library research pages for the databases, so that you can find information on your topic. I hope this helps, and if you have questions, let me know.